Welcome to today's segment, Food for Thought. We'll be discussing our favorite foods along with some popular food idioms. At the end of the podcast, there'll be a mini quiz about what we discussed, so make sure you pay attention. All right, let's begin. I have to admit, I have a real weakness for classic cheeseburgers. There's just something irresistible about that combination of flavors. So tasty.
Oh, I totally get that. Burgers are like the culinary equivalent of comfort. Speaking of which, I once shocked my friends by eating 5 burgers in a single sitting. They genuinely couldn't believe it.
Wait, 5 burgers? That's practically a food marathon. I guess you have a real bottomless pit for a stomach. Oh, which reminds me, that's actually our first food idiom. Do you know what it means?
Absolutely. When someone is called a bottomless pit, it means they seem never to get full, no matter how much they eat. It's an exaggeration, of course, but perfect for describing someone with a huge appetite, like me during burger night.
That leads nicely into our next idiom, piece of cake. In everyday English, we often use this to describe something that's very easy. For example, after eating 5 burgers, did you find dessert a piece of cake too?
Funny you ask. Eating dessert after all those burgers was definitely not a piece of cake. But generally, the idiom highlights when a task requires little effort, like saying, that math test was a piece of cake.
Exactly. And it's interesting how food idioms like this use universally loved treats to communicate ease. I wonder if there's any research on why food makes such relatable metaphors.
Actually, linguists suggest food is a shared experience across cultures, making it a natural choice for idioms. Plus, everyone knows how satisfying cake is, so the phrase instantly conveys simplicity.
Switching gears, let's talk about spill the beans. This idiom means to reveal a secret, right? Can you explain how that came about?
Sure, spill the beans dates back to ancient Greece, where votes were cast using beans. Accidentally spilling them would expose the results too early, so today it means to reveal confidential info.
Fascinating. So, if I asked you to spill the beans about your most embarrassing food moment, would you tell us?
Well, since we're sharing, I once tried to eat a giant sandwich in one bite and ended up with mustard everywhere. Guess I just spilled the beans on myself.
Now, for our last idiom, the apple of one's eye. On the surface, it sounds like someone's favorite fruit, but it actually means someone or something dearly cherished.
Right. Historically, the apple referred to the pupil of the eye, which is essential for vision. So, calling someone the apple of your eye means they're precious to you, like how my grandmother's apple pie is the apple of my eye.
That's a great analogy. And as we wrap up, it's striking how these idioms not only enhance our language, but also reflect how food and affection are big parts of our lives.
Absolutely. Whether you're a bottomless pit for burgers or the apple of someone's eye, these phrases make English flavorful and fun to use every day.